Hello everybody and welcome to our video today. We are starting off with a whole bunch of stuff in our hand that doesn't help us. We are playing Cynthia's Garchomp today. We are looking for a Gibble and we miss it entirely. Full on whiffage. No basics. And no more draw supporters. So I guess I could have, I don't know, not done that. We'll see. We'll see what happens on the next turn. Our opponent is starting to look pretty good here. Okay, we did get a Professor's Research on our top deck. Alright, we got a Pokeball, which is great. We do not have any more draw. We get a Mantike. And that's our turn. It is a pretty small deck list here that I have tried out. But I think it is really consistent for the most part. When you just get that pocket luck, you just got that pocket luck. And if I gotta run it back to the next one, I will run it back into the next one. We are going second, which is great for us. Our opponent is showing Ho-Oh, which means they have to manually attach 3 in a row, or they have to have some crazy shenanigans. They do apparently have some crazy shenanigans. Now we have a Pokeball. Let's use that. We drew a Professor's Research, so we can chill. I might have wanted to hang on to that. We did get our Reckless Sharing Garchomp, and we have Cynthia in hand. So we're going to go for it here. Not sure what our opponent is going to do. It certainly is not attaching to... You know what? I don't know what my opponent is playing. They got a lot of stuff. They got Baby Arceus. Where are they going with this energy? Alright. We do, what is it, plus 60 with Cynthia? Oh, it's plus 50. Ay, ay, ay. Guess that means we can candy our Garchomp. And discard to draw 1. We'll get rid of the Gabite. Professor's Research, eh? we're gonna start going after it. Let's do the professor's research. Our opponent has a bunch of cards in hand, but I don't really want to lose what I have right now. I guess I can wait for the next turn. We'll Dragon Claw for 100. Our opponent needs a Dawn to get their Ho-Oh online. Nothing else will do the trick. There it is. And that means that they go to Mega Kangkaskhan next turn. Alright. Not great. We have 5 cards in our deck. Let's do a little bit of reckless shearing. Get rid of this guy here, the other Mantike. Okay. Not what we were entirely looking for. We would get 5 cards back. Get the knockout. I'm looking for my other Gibble here. Looking for my other Gibble. I don't have any capes. There we go. And I should have another rare candy in the deck. We got 4 cards left now. Let us... If we retreat, don't get the 2 prize cards. We do have Cyrus. Get rid of the fighting energy here. And we'll splashy toss onto our next one. Nice. I didn't need to click it because it was the only basic Pokemon. Alright, we got a pretty good setup actually. This is not a bad happening here. They got Leaf. They're going to go into Kangkaskhan. Yeah, there they go. So they're going to hit Mantike for 80. They're going to hit... let's see. They're going to hit Garchomp next for 40. That's their first prize card. We get a rare candy. Oh! Our opponent had no idea. They just gave it to us, so that's alright. 1 game down. We're going to keep it running and just go into the next game right now. We decided to take a nap before we recorded, and that nap grew into a bigger nap, so we're just going to keep the camera rolling, and we're going to no-cut this video as well here. I hope everybody's doing well today. I hope that if it's snowing wherever you are, that you don't have to shovel it. And if you do have to shovel it, my sincerest condolences. I understand the pain and the plight. If this is Jolteon, we might just full stop and concede. Because Jolteon just totally ruins math, man. If it goes down, I guess we'll play our professor's research, but... Alright. At least we don't see... that. And by that, I mean a Jolteon EX. I don't care about knocking out this Eevee in 1 turn. I really don't. Would it be cool to knock it out and not have to worry about facing Jolteon EX? Yeah, that would be great. But that's not what it's looking like right now. Oricorio's fine. Not scared about it. Just need to find the right Pokemon. Alright. So our Gibble has got the weight of the world on his back now. At least they didn't go into Jolteon EX. That would have been really, really bad. For our opponent, if I copycat, I go from 5 cards down to 4. Look at a lot of cards in here. We're gonna hopefully get our Garchomp. Wrong Garchomp, to be honest. Oh, I guess I can just knock out this baby guy here with the Dragon Claw. Look at that. 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 Dragon Claw. 120. We take 20 back. We play Lily though, so even if our opponent's Oricorio gets somehow 2 energies on it this turn, we're gonna be okay. We play 2 Lilies, and I don't mind if I get to recklessly shear, getting rid of. Oh, buddy. I honestly feel bad when my opponents forget. We have 4 cards still. I wanted to hang on to it, but I don't want to lose cards like that, like leaving them on the table. There's our other Gibble. And a rare candy. Let's play this Pokeball and then put down the Gibble. Because our opponent now knows what our game was. Let's use linear attack on this poor baby Eevee in the back. Jolteon not becoming Jolteon on my freaking watch. Not if I have anything to say about it. No Jolteon EX. Not tonight. Not feeling that. We are gonna take 50 damage this turn. Our opponent is playing Oricorio and nothing else now. So we take damage. We need to back out. Throw our Mantike to the front. We'll attach here. And we will Splash Toss. Otherwise, we don't have any water energy for our big dragon. Our Garchomp. Cynthia's Garchomp. Look at the Cynthias in our hand. And hopefully, next turn, the top deck Reckless Sharing Garchomp. I guess I could go after that guy. I wish I didn't get rid of my Cyrus. A la that copycat that I played last turn. Another Pokeball. Alright, we are just waiting. Just waiting. Cynthia doesn't help us here. Let us linear attack this back. Eevee EX. If they don't evolve this turn, that Eevee EX is a goner. Because linear attack does not care where you're at. Going for the jugular. Alright. X speed. They need to have a red if Jolteon EX is going to do anything. Oh. Another baby Jolteon. Okay. Well, that's the game, unfortunately for our opponent. They're going to do 70, 80. They're going to be 10 short. They're gonna be 10 short. Hell yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that Garchomp. Look at that Garchomp. Give me that Garchomp. Our opponent concedes. That's always a good feeling when you know you're about to have the winning hit. Alright, I'm glad I came back to this deck. I forgot that it actually was fun. I had tried it recently against a whole slew of megas, and it just sucked. Not even gonna lie. I did not do well the very first few times I tried playing this deck again. We're not gonna open any booster packs right now. It said no cuts, no butts. Oh. No, we can't do that right now. But apparently ranked is back. So it's time to get back onto the grindstone. I don't know if this deck is one that I would take into ranked. I don't know yet. I don't know if this deck is as insanely consistent. I mean, there's only so much consistency you can get in a game like this. Pocket just has like the craziest ups and the craziest downs. Like, you'll be like, oh, this deck is perfect, it's the best, look at this setup. And then like in the next game you're like, what the hell am I even doing? Why did I even decide to play this deck in the first place? So far that's not happened to us, though we are still waiting for our opponent. So we'll see what happens when we get there. Okay, great. I didn't have to actually do any cuts. I can keep rolling, just talking. We see Suicune EX and Kangkaskhan, Mega Kangkaskhan EX on the bench. Ooh. Bad news is we didn't get Mantike. Good news is we have Pokeball and Professor's Research. And we get First Energy. Our opponent does not. I don't have much in the way of ability to shut down what my opponent has got going on. They've got Suicune EX wearing a giant cape, and they have starting planes. I mean, that's really honestly the end for me, and what I totally lost my train of thought. There's not much I can do here. I don't have a stadium to replace it. I don't have any Guzmas. We do get the first attack, but at what cost? At what cost? We're gonna Splashy Toss for our turn onto really either of these Gibbles is fine. Unless they start attaching to the Suicune EX, we are in a pretty good place here. I don't know how they would go about that Mega Kangkaskhan there. Yeah. Not sure how they're going to play the Mega Kangkaskhan. The Suicune EX does not have an Ilima, so once it's damaged, it's on the board. I guess there's a... Ooh. I guess there is... Golly. Alright. They're gonna do 2 for 60. They could do 80, 100. We don't have... Oh, we do have a Lily. We do have a Lily. Which one do I go to, though? I can attack with Dragon Claw next turn? Or do we just keep poking at the Mega Kangkaskhan. We're going to just keep poking at the Mega Kangkaskhan. We're going to keep the water energy on that guy there. The Cynthia doesn't do anything for us this turn. It only works on the Babe Garchomp, the Reckless Shearing Garchomp. We are going for Mega Kangkaskhan EX. One more linear attack, and we can Dragon Claw it for knockout. If they Illima, then that's another thing. But we'll take it when we get there. Woo! Moved my whole ass desk right there. Alright, so we're going to see an 80 damage attack here from our opponent, unless they put another basic down or play red or something. They didn't play supporter card again this turn. So we don't see anything else go down. We get another Cynthia. We're going to go ahead and Lily our Garchomp EX right now. Bring us back up to 150. We're going to keep linear attacking this Mega Kangkaskhan in the back. Now it is within range of our Dragon Claw and our, I forget the name of the Reckless Shearing Garchomp's attack. Its ability is Reckless Shearing. I forgot the name of the attack. Alright, we see another Mega Kangkaskhan EX go down. Where do they put this water energy? The fresh guy? Not the fresh guy. Interesting. Not sure what my opponent's thinking with that energy attachment. That Mega Kangkaskhan is not long for this world. They don't have Indeedee. Maybe they have Ice Pop. Maybe they attached the wrong Kangkaskhan and they're realizing that now. They go for the attack. It's all down to this turn, really. Oh, another Lily. No, not Cynthia. Gosh, grabbing the wrong card. They're going to do another 100 damage. Puts us up to 110. So we get one more turn here. The ability to Dragon Claw next turn. I think we might be in it if our opponent cannot knock out our Garchomp this turn. Really was tripping on those words right there. Forgive me. It is pretty late. Yeah, our opponent definitely attached the wrong Mega Kangkaskhan EX last turn. I guess no worries from us here. It was going to be a 4-hit linear attack, a knockout no matter what. Let's see what they do. They only have the ability to hit us for 100, and that's what they stick to. Wow, we got so lucky this game. Our opponent is really hoping that we don't just attack this Mega Kangkaskhan EX on the back again for 3 prize cards. It worked out. Our strategy really worked out this turn. Or this game, rather. Yeah, what the hell? We got time. We'll do just... I think, yeah, we'll do at least one more match. If there's time, we'll do 2. But I'm pretty tired, and I will probably get woken up in a few hours to feed some gremlins. And by gremlins, I mean my cats. Well, at least one of them is an actual real-life gremlin, for sure. Let's see where our opponent is coming from and what they're playing. I don't know what the hell that was. All right, we see another electric energy across from us. We at least have a copycat to start off with. We are going second. Thankfully, we're going second because our opponent going first means they don't get the energy attachment, and Plasma Hurricane can't get off and to the races. We need a basic Pokemon. Like yesterday! We're going to go up to 5 cards, put those 4 back in the deck, see if we can't get a Gibble. We got a Pokeball, and we can't research. All right, we're definitely going to get a Gibble because of Pokeballs. Pokeballs. At least we finally got a Mantike start and not the Gibble up front. We don't want to get Subburnered. No Subburners. So we're going to Splashy Toss into the Gible, and that's the end of our turn because Splashy Toss is our attack. So Tapu Koko up front. Oricorio is not a threat to Cynthia's Garchomp. But it is not a good thing if we do not have another attacker. Oh my goodness, ask and you shall receive. We are definitely playing this Professor's Research. We did not get our Reckless Shearing Garchomp, so Gabite it is, and Gible also it is. We're gonna switch out, go to our Mantike here. Give a little splishy, splashy toss to our other Gible on the bench now. Our opponent can... Okay, they're attaching and just going for Mach Bolt. They're not messing around. They're just going for it here. I might have Plasma Hurricaned and then attached to Oricorio on the bench, but they just wanted the prize card, which I get. I get it. I get it. Let's see what our top deck is. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Alright. Okay. Let's get rid of their rare candy. With this Garchomp. We do have Cynthia. Plus 50 damage to the active Pokemon. That means we can wipe out Tapu Koko. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. What is it? Okay, so it is a Dragon Claw. Cynthia. And do I recklessly shear? We're going to hang on to it. We can always get rid of it. Next turn, the Cyrus, I don't know as if we're going to need. Our opponent is in a very tough spot. They need... Well, they need the, whatchamajigger. The bug that evolves from Jolteon. What the heck is the name? Are we gonna see it? If we don't see it, then we win. Totally. Yeah, that's it. GG. That was a good, quick game. Right to the frickin' point. We got our other Garchomp here. We're gonna bing, bang, and boom. Dragon Claw. 100 damage. Goodbye, Jolteon. We'll see you in the discard pile, buddy. It was a valiant effort from Mark the Shark, but it was not enough to overcome Cynthia's Garchomp. Man, 140 HP on this guy feels so squishy. I guess I should try one more here. We're going to try one more. Because we are kind of on a winning streak. We aren't in ranked right now. It is a competitive aimed deck. I'm not sure if it's Master Ball, like get me to Master Ball kind of rank. There's a lot of decision making with this deck. It is like one of those decks where you got to make some decisions sometimes. Like, what the heck am I gonna do up against the Swablu? We need a water energy. So Mantike is good. Copycat gets us 4 fresh cards, which we are going to take. I would love to be able to play a switch card. I'd love to be able to play a... Oh. Oh. I was going to say I'd love to be able to play a giant cape, you know, something that makes me not so squishy. We're going to keep that game in and just keep it rolling because it did say I was going to do one more, and I don't know as if that one truly counts. Our opponent definitely noped. Noped out of there. I don't know if they knew. I wasn't trying to play Garchomp EX, but Cynthia's Garchomp. It's okay. We got a big old Dragon Claw, and we are figuring out how to use it. The decisions you have to make in this deck include, well, what am I going to do? First things first. Second, do I sacrifice any of these Pokemon? Like, what happens if I get stuck with Gible up front on turn 1? Like last game, I had a turn 1 Gible. I can't attach. I can't get them out of the active spot. Do I sacrifice it, or what do I do? Our opponent is flipping Toxel, Eevee. There's Jolteon EX. Very, very tough game. I don't think we have long in this match. We will play it out, and no matter what, it's going to be the end of our going for it here, shall we say. The only way out of this is... Gosh, I don't know. We gotta play both of these Pokeballs. Bench count doesn't matter here, so we can, I guess, hang on to one of these guys. I need the Gible, though. I need more than one Gible. This is tough. Energy Zone and attach it to one of your benched basic. Ay, ay, ay. This is so tough. We have 10 cards left. No draw supporters. This one's extra tough because of the magnetic wall. Our opponent only has 2 cards in their hand, though, so... Guess we go for the... Go for it. I don't know what else I can do, man. I don't want to retreat the Gible, only to attach from... the energy zone 2 more times and knock out my own Gible. I don't have a way to heal it. Are we seeing Toxitricity EX and or yeah, we're seeing a whole bunch right there. Or not a whole bunch, just it is getting hard to speak. We saw something going into our opponent's hand there, but I don't know which card. At this point, it's a Jolteon of some kind or Toxitricity EX. XP, huh? Was it the baby Jolteon? Did they get the baby Jolteon? Did they get the baby Jolteon? Look at that. Yeah, they got the baby Jolteon. Alright, that Gible was dead no matter what I did to it. So let's go. We get some free energy attachments. We got a Garchomp. We're going to go ahead, attach, and splishy splash onto our Gible here. This Jolteon will knock out our Mantike, and our opponent does not know we have game. I think it's game. I don't want to be too confident, but they ran away. They left that Jolteon EX with damage on the bench. We have a Cyrus in hand. Next turn, unless they go for our Gible, even if they do go for our Gible, that baby Jolteon's doing only 40. He needs 2 Eevee bags, or 1 Eevee bag and a Giovanni in their hand, I should say. My opponent needs that to knock out the Gible on the bench. We see energy go to Toxel and not anywhere else. I know Toxitricity needs 3 energy. Let's go ahead, get our 3 energy here. Rare candy into our Garchomp EX. The Cynthia is kind of dead now, and I guess that's okay. We're going to go right here for our 2 prize cards. Dragon Claw hits for 120 with the weakness. Bam. 2 prize cards. Goodbye, Jolteon EX. You are no longer a threat to us unless you play another boosted evolution Eevee. Was this a boosted one? Yeah. I don't think you have another boosted one, so let's see. To the left. Yeah. Both of their boosted evolution Eevees are in play or in the discard. So there's nothing our opponent can do short of evolving to Toxitricity, promoting Toxitricity, and yeah, it needs 3 energies. So we still have another round, and that's it. Yeah. GG. I can't believe we just won that match. Either our opponent misplayed, or we have a better matchup than I thought we did against Jolteon EX. I mean, the misplay definitely was putting that Jolteon EX to the bench instead of keeping it in the active spot. In any case, that's it for me here. We didn't struggle. We didn't really struggle. And the last time I tried to play this deck, man, it was a wicked struggle. So I must have learned how to better make decisions with this deck. The consistency comes from being able to discard one of, the doubled up cards. You only need a Cynthia to win. You don't need 2 Cynthias necessarily to win. If you need 2 Cynthias, you'll know it as you're playing. So that's the decision making. It's all totally subjective. There's no real game plan other than try to get Mantike up front and attach to the Gible on the bench so that you can go with either Garchomp. The Garchomp EX is super fast when you get the water energy on it, and you can evolve and Dragon Claw right away. Same thing with Cynthia's Garchomp. Water energy, fighting energy, rare candy, and boom, you're there. So hopefully you guys enjoy this deck. If you did, make sure to leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Have you tried Garchomp? Do you think dragons need a little bit extra support? I wish I could make more dragon decks, but there's only like 3 dragon Pokemon, and there's 1 in this deck. I haven't done a Dragonite EX deck yet on the channel. Maybe I can do one of those too. I got a lot of ideas. We're getting into the swing of things. I'm trying to get ahead instead of just right where I am. But that'll take a little bit of practice, a little bit of making and finding the extra time. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to subscribe. I should have said it earlier. We're looking for a lot more of you guys to subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you guys next video. See ya.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. Maybe watch another video. And I'll see you in the next one.